nephew's worried about you. He sent me.
Mitch? My boy Mitch sent you? He was always a smart one. He sent me the fog condensers. It's safe to breathe here. Glad to hear he still cares about his old uncle. But you... What? What have you done? They're coming! They're coming!
What? What's coming?
Who knows this time? I haven't reset my traps or repaired the defenses. Quick, do what you can with the workbench supplies. They'll be here soon.
Not sure we need to look that far for the key. Like you said, most things we're searching for are closer than we realize.
No Matrix for you, motherfucker. Hello, you cunt. No, you cunt. Ooh. Come on, one more hit. Yes! Hey there.
Not bad. Mitch was a good boy to send you. But still, time to go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Before you attract more of them.
Mitch sent me to bring you home. Safely. Please, go to Far Harbor.
This is my home. And what? You want me to huddle like a beggar in Far Harbor? I can't just leave.
You have living family that cares about you. Are you just gonna turn your back on it?
I am an old man. I just want to live out my days on my land. You wouldn't understand.
How about this? I'm not asking you, old man. I'm dragging you back.
Oh, fine. Threaten an old man. Big shot. I'll go back. You have my word.
Then you are the traveler. Right. Your life truly changed that day. I told you in the helicopter that you were destined for a great future. That's why I've been so hard on you, trained you so relentlessly. Think, Max, think. You have survived mortal injuries so many times. How else can you explain it? Because I was trained never to accept it. When I get my hands in that boxing's work, I have a feeling all my questions will be answered.
Sucking down a lot of rats living around here.
I know how strong it is. The attraction of the dark power. But it will destroy you. I can't let you go down that terrible path. You must not open that box. I can't open it. Because I need a second key. Give it to me. I sought every possible place you could connect. I finally realized there's only one person you can trust it with. Yourself. Listen, that's the open that box. If you can open that secret, there will be no redemption for you. No redemption. I was raised in your shadow. Now you're gonna die in mine. I will only remember your name.
My kids ain't gonna believe the stories about you.
you really not grateful? You get to see your boy again.
Ah, it is good to see family again. Here.
Mitch is at a loss for words.
Hush now. I owe you one. You took me away from my home. Burns the belly, but gets the job done. Get it now.
Hello.
Deal. Wow.
Yeah, good stuff. Oh, knackered. Right, just went to town, sold a few games, and then did fuck all day. I was like, fuck you everybody. That's it. Exactly like that. Ain't even worried about work. Playing on Fallout.
Avery.
No. I just can't be asked for working at the moment.
It's hard to believe before you came here.
They
all
suck
hope
my
seemed
juju.
lost. But now we've taken back homesteads. People are finally coming together. And all of it. It's all because of you.
Oh, suck on my juju juice. Just watching Smallville as well, where Lionel Luthor's just fell out the tower.
So, you were saying?
Mm. With that massive smile he's
People
got.
are so mired with their own concerns. I don't think they even realize that you saved us. All of us. Anything I give you or do for you, it just isn't enough. But take this. And thank you.
Yeah. Rescue diver suit, where wearer gains ability to breathe underwater and protection from radiation. You motherfucker! They told me about this. I would have fucking not got that perk. Fucking bitch! While I finish this DLC, your head's mine, you motherfucker. Right. Talk to old Longfellow. Where's that daft cunt then?
Front, dock and back. Bait shop.
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand cannons. Here for trade?
Talk to me.
Show me what you got.
Don't try anything.
Left leg. Looking for a left leg piece. Is it right leg? Let's see. It's the left leg, oh bollocks.
Alan, I got the guns if you got the caps.
Show me what you got.
You got it.
To myself, me. by all your missiles, motherfucker. You getting excited? Hooey! The golden rule! Don't take no shit from those Americans, Jim. Hell yeah. They ask you for a cup of tea, piss in their cups. There's your cup of tea, motherfucker.
Tink didn't mean anything by it, Mitch.
I swear, her tale's a menace. Does she even know it's attached to a bleeding eye?
If you want me to work in this flea-ridden bar of yours, you watch your tongue.
Fine.
Captain Avery said you can get me to Acadia.
Heard there was a scuffle out there. You get your... Excellent.
To collect the issue of islands, you unlocked points of interest map markers. Well, nice,
Hands
I'll take that.
dirty? I'm done leading people to their deaths in the fog. Last fella couldn't keep up. Didn't last 5 minutes.
Can you tell me about Acadia?
Strange folk like they call themselves synths. Seems to me they just want to be left alone, to live their life in peace. They've done some good turns for us islanders. Wouldn't even be a Far Harbor left without those.
What's a fog condenser?
The condensers? They're a tricky bit of science.
Sure.
Powered by the wind. Us islanders don't particularly like peace.
Everyone's got their price.
Keep your caps. If the bartender Mitch sells them, grab me a flask.
Yes, I am.
Mitch,
How can the last plank set you up?
I'd like a drink.
Now that's what I like to hear. Ha!
We're the only bar in town.
You got my whiskey yet?
Here you go.
Ah, now you're talking. I could get you to Acadia, but you've got to listen to me. Go where I say, when I say it. Still won't be easy. You stock up on your necessities, Rad X and the like, and then the real work can begin.
Should I make any other preparations?
Ammo, stim packs, maybe a rocket or 3.
Rocket 3, I got fucking 40 of them. Let's do this shit.
Let's go, Longfellow.
Follow me.
Life's too bloody short to be sober.
Oh, I think Tim likes you. Here, kitty.
Mainlanders think the island's easy. We'll see.
Let's head out of town. Acadia is above the fog line on the mountain. bit of a hike. You might want to take this for the road. Tastes foul to see, but it'll help. We need to move through the mainland. Old Mountain Trail is where we're from. The fog ain't like nothing you've seen in the Commonwealth. Mainlanders think a dose of Radaway is all you need.
Get moving then, you fucking old fart.
See, the fog can do a number on you.
I'll pay you whiskey to move and talk. Just move.
Brain. Trappers were mean to begin with.
Put a cap in his ass. Once I'm done with him.
Here's the mountain trail. We stick to this and we'll make it to Acadia.
What the fuck was that?
Crawler. They usually stick to the deep fog. Best we steer clear. You never know. When I was a young lad, no higher than your knee, the whole island was covered in fog. Fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before. What was that?
There's like an animal fight going on against Murlocs and these things called Gulpers. Oh my days. Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Good thing you don't see too many of them around. Here we go! raging minigun. Woo! That badass.
We'll be taking naps.
That badass on in a minute. Right. Weapons. Oh lord, it's the child of Atom.
Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad worshipping lunatic. That's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those too?
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers. Started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
I went into the mainframe and pulled it from your hard drive. The transfer log shows you uploaded the file to a second server with a clipped IP address. I want to know where you sent it. Shot me? You won't cooperate. Have a warning. Tell me if she dies. Where's the server?
It's the ISIS Foundation's third run with a 10-minute drive.
I'll come back for you when I'm done.
What's Acadia done to make you just trust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
Trying to take on one of Lex Luthor's fembots doesn't make me the smartest high school in the freezer.
So what you been up to today then, Jem?
All right, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you. Look around. You stride through his kingdom.
Exactly, that's what happened to me.
Blanketed beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family if
Bastards.
he deems you worthy.
Okay, sign me up.
Excellent. Head to the nucleus. There, Adam's plans for you will be revealed.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move. Up ahead, the air's clean. No fog. Acadia's not too far now.
There's a bit of an issue with the new Fallout DLC. Because it's near enough the whole island's filled up with fog. It's making people's game like laggy.
Right. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them,
How come?
go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again. You come see me.
If you got
Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Place to
thingy,
pull
what's his
up
name? The
gear.
robot.
Rest.
Use him.
Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Maybe later, Longfellow.
All right, but I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together? I can think of worse things to do.
The got him with me now, Valentine.
Hey, you, got a sec?
Of course, Nick. What's up?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but for as long as I can remember, I've been getting the memories of places I've never been. Things, they're not bad. They're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
What does he say?
What kind of
Oh, you
memories?
should be able to go
Everything.
there.
Old cases.
You select him first and then you move in there, don't you?
I found myself running background on cases only to realize everyone involved's been dead for 200 years. Don't get me wrong. I know I'm in Nick's debt.
Go out the room and go back in.
They've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con. But it's thanks to Nick that I passed for human. Why I get to live cushy. I know I got it good, but
sure,
everything that makes me who I am, my judgment, my speech, hell, even my name, they're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, all I want is
You've already built a life for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, you're not. You know, I'm just... Thanks. You know, there is this chunk of Nick Valentine history I've been hoping to put a bow on for a while now. I could use a hand if you're willing to take a crack at it.
Sure thing. What's the case?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime. Hurt a lot of innocent people. So he sealed himself inside a personal shelter.
Everyone can trust Clark Kent.
Eddie Winter was from my time. Real scumbag.
The story gets even more twisted. The arrogant bastard wanted to cheat death. Live forever. So he could come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him, no. He invested his money in some sick, crazy radiation experiment.
You're the guilty one, Lex, not me. And this time you're gonna own up to what you've done. I know you killed Lionel.
You don't mean to tell me he used that radiation to...
That's right. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul. 200 years, and I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that... I'm gonna find him and kill him. So that never...
I don't get it, Nick. Why kill Eddie Winter?
I've got memories.
Okay.
The girl. She was beautiful. And innocent. So...
All right, Nick. Let's get the bad guy.
You're a good man. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is sealed with a complex numerical code. Lucky for us, Winter's arrogance knew no bounds. Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes, incriminating different criminal associates. On each one, we find all of those holotapes, we get all the I've been putting together a file on them, including one of Winter's. I managed to snatch from the Cambridge Police Evidence lockup. My gut tells me probably worth...
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fall, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you.
Uh-huh. What are you?
I told you. I'm the old synth on the mountain. I know the plastic skin and tubes out the back can be unsettling, but I want to ask you to look past that. Tell me why you're here, and I'll try to help you.
I came here looking for Kasumi Nakano.
Really? I'm impressed.
Right.
Kasumi is here. She's... Before you do, though, tell me.
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us. Just who the hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick. It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
Is this a joke? Do you really know that?
Let me tell you what I know, and you can judge for yourself. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you wake up not knowing who or what you were so many times.
Hola, Jim Bob.
I couldn't let them do it to you anymore.
Yep.
We were the only two prototypes they made. I literally
Fuck all.
saw myself in you.
Yeah, just
You
shut the
were
fuck
my
up.
brother, Nick.
Nope.
I helped you escape the
Stay
Institute.
near.
We left together.
No dogs.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago.
Yeah.
There's only so much memory that can fit into
Like
the
10 minutes?
prototype brains we have.
I've heard enough. You and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now.
Yes! Gonna have a consecutive meeting with the Colonel.
Nick, is he really your brother?
If he is, it's news to me. Can synths even be related? Just because we're from the same assembly.
You got
line,
work
does
on
that
Wednesday.
make us family?
Oh.
I gotta think about this.
Really? Oh, tidy. Yeah, I saw you. It's like, what's he doing on the PlayStation?
Nothing to say on the subject?
Is it really possible that you wouldn't remember any of this?
You mean between the Institute
Oh.
fail-safes, beatings I've taken over the years, and plain old age? Or are you buying this whole there's only so much room of their argument? I don't know. It's not like we've got the instruction.
What mission is it?
We'll talk later.
Okay.
This is a lot to take in.
Look, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here.
You're using
Now,
Cosworth.
about young Kasumi.
You want to use the
It's
detective guy.
important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's released.
He's in Diamond City.
If you could indulge me with
yeah.
the answer.
Why are you asking?
Because she came here with that very question. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her.
Oh, I'll join.
One more.
Let me just save. Oh, nice. Right, I'm coming on.